wanted to come to this point. So I wanted to know, what do you do for a living besides being a photographer?
I do many things. I am a teacher.
Okay.
And I have been one since 9 years ago,
9
pretty
years ago.
much. I am a private teacher as well.
Uh-huh.
I'm a photographer, videographer, and I like to describe myself as someone who doesn't close doors before going inside and seeing what is there in the room for me. I'll give you an easy example. I have just invested a lot of money in something new where I have no experience whatsoever. I don't know if I will recover the money. I don't know if I will make any money by doing that. But I believe in myself. I believe I can make it happen. And people will see it if they follow me on my photography account. They already have an idea. Because yesterday I uploaded my first indoors section. It was a photo shoot of a penthouse, 30 million pesos penthouse.
Wow.
Something not achievable right now, but who knows in the future. And I just invested real money in specialized equipment to do that. So what do I do for a living? Many things. I'm a teacher, I'm a photographer, I'm a videographer, but most of everything, I'm a hustler.
Hustler.
That's
How
it.
would you say hustler in let's say in Dominican?
Joseador.
Joseador.
Yeah.
So that's how we call hustler in Spanish, joseador, which is our Dominican Spanish, right?
Yeah, our slang.
So you consider yourself as a joseador?
You taught me about doing a video, and here we are. Didn't hesitate it. Didn't think about it twice. Again, I see a door, I slam it open. What's in here for me? That's mine, that's mine. Nothing, okay. But I tried. I looked. At least I tried.
And how do you keep yourself in that mood of being a joseador? Like, how to keep yourself?
Because I have already proven myself that I can do it. And that's, again, what I said before. If you're insecure, it's because you haven't proven to yourself that you can do it.
Exactly.
There has been many things that I thought about it, that I doubted myself. I did them anyways. I succeeded. Now I trust in myself. If it doesn't work out, it was not meant to.
It was not meant to.
It doesn't have to hit me to the point that now I'm gonna lay down on the floor and I will not try anything else in my life. It's like people, I don't believe in love because he cheated on me. But you chose him. Take accountability.
Take accountability.
You chose the person. You made the decision. You let that happen. I'm not saying there are shitty people out there. There are. I agree. But hey, if you take your time to know the person, if you test the person, I think you should test people. Because if you're gonna give something so valuable about yourself, you should be sure about it. Are you gonna take that iPhone out of your pocket in a dangerous neighborhood? Probably not. But if you know that the neighborhood is safe, you have taken out different valuable things and nothing has happened, you've had reasons to believe that it won't happen now. And hey, you reduce the risk of people being something that you thought they were not. Take accountability. Test the person, take your time. You made the decision. You chose the person. In my case, I tried to do something. It didn't work out. Why it didn't work out? What did I do wrong? What did I do right? What I did right, I will repeat. What I do wrong, let me learn from that.
Let me learn from that.
What is the way to do it then? If that was wrong, what is the right way? And I'll try again, and I'll try again, and I'll try again. If I'm alive, I still have time. That's it. Now, be responsible with it. Don't risk everything. You need to be reasonable. I risk something that I know that if I lose it, I'm still in a high enough ground where I can, recover myself and continue again. Don't risk everything. Exactly. Don't go to a casino. Don't sell your house. Don't lose your marriage, your car, everything. No, be responsible, but take risks. If you don't take risks, you'll never get anything.
Never get it. You mentioned something about love and getting to know like the person.
Mm-hmm.
you're about to involve with. So, you know that when it comes to that, as a human being, there are a lot of things that comes with that. And I wanna be clear. Like I wanna go directly to the point. So, as a human being, when it comes to that, there are a lot of people who doesn't know how to handle their feelings or emotions, right?
Mhm.
And then when it comes to get to know someone, you need to have a balance between what you feel and what you know.
Mhm.
And then if you allow to your, like, say, feelings to take control of the situation and do it for you, then you are not going to be able to get to know the people. I mean,
Mhm.
that person, right? Because your feelings are,
Are involved.
exactly. How I mean, how do you, I don't know if I answer the same question now, that I'm asking you, but how do you maintain the balance of getting to know someone and also knowing that you have feelings for that person? I don't know if I'm being clear.
I think I know where you're coming from. It is difficult
It is.
because feelings are involved.
Exactly.
It is difficult.
I'm
By,
getting-
by default, it's gonna be difficult.
I'm getting tips from you.
However, that's okay. Fine. No problem. However, what I think, and again, I think the beauty in life is in balance again. And even though it's difficult, feelings are there to be felt.
To be felt.
Feelings are not there to take decisions. You should take decisions with your brain and
Exactly.
feel with your heart. It's a metaphor, heart. But that's the thing. It is okay to feel. It is okay to open yourself to feelings and experiences. However, make your decisions rationally. Because if you don't make your decisions rationally, at the end of the day, feelings are volatile. They can change.
They can change.
And they can change for the slightest thing. Love and hate are neighbors. They're neighbors. They're really close by. And today you love a person, but all it needs for you to hate that person is for that person to betray you. Sometimes the person didn't really betray you, it's just that you didn't pay attention to the red flags.
Exactly. You didn't pay attention to the red flag because of what you feel.
Exactly. And this is why it's so important to do the difficult thing, which is control your feelings.
Control your feelings.
You need to dose your feelings. You need to administer your feelings. It's not don't feel. But again, I like you. Everything starts from attraction.
Uh-huh.
I like you. But if I see you answering to someone in some type of way, I'm not going to ignore it, which is what most people do. They ignore it because I like you. I want to be with you. And you're not watching. You're not paying attention to all the signals that you're getting from that person, that you're not compatible with each other. So feel once you get a reason to feel. The first one is attraction, no problem. However, I'm gonna hold it here. It's like attraction. This is attraction, imagine. Attraction is here. Attraction wants to do this. I'm gonna hold it. 1 second. Hey, can I go? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Can you give me an example? Can you give me some evidence? You test the person.
Wow.
I get the answer. Step by step, my friend.
Step by step.
Again, I don't consider myself perfect or the example that people should follow. But again, I think I did a great job with my now wife. We spent 9 months as friends. I was interested in her since day one. And I waited. I took my time. And people could say, because you know how society is, no, she made you wait. If she hadn't made me wait, I wouldn't be with her now because she would have been too easy.
Exactly.
Easy woman, go easily with others. I don't want that. The fact that she made me wait, which I agree, is what convinced me to stay. She made me wait, but I decided to stay. I decided to wait alone. She took precautions. That's the intelligent thing to do. I took mine as well. And we corrected things while being friends that we wouldn't want to deal with as boyfriend and girlfriend. Same thing before we got married. As boyfriend and girlfriend, we corrected and worked on things that we knew we wouldn't tolerate. And by the time we got married, those things were already solved. So transactions have been easy. From friends to boyfriend and girlfriend to husband and wife, because we did the things in the right stage of life. People think that he's gonna change once we get married. He's gonna feel committed to me if I give him a child. Don't be stupid.
Hell no.
Don't be stupid. If that person is not giving you reasons to believe in that person now, don't think they will come up later on the road. Make sure before you take a step, and you're taking risks. And here comes a controversial comment, which I know it will be controversial, but I couldn't care less.
I couldn't care less.
Women, for serious men, your past is important. It shouldn't be like that. That's your opinion, I respect it. But it is important.
It is.
It is important. So if the type of man that you want to get, the one that you want to settle down with, is a serious, responsible provider, someone that will provide you with security, if that's your goal, consider it, because that past will be carried by him, because we men are like this. It is a reality. And you can fight reality, or you can adapt to reality and work with it. I see a lot of women denying reality. Past is not important. Body count is not important. But it's not your choice. It's not your place to say that.
It's not.
It is the man's place to say that.
Exactly.
Because it might not be important for you, but it definitely is for him. If it's not important to him, so be it. You're perfect for each other. But for most men, it is important. It doesn't take away value from you as a person. That's not what I'm saying. But while you as a woman are looking for a man with future, we might look for a woman with no past.
Exactly.
And that's where the balance comes again. And if that's what they want, but that's not what you're offering, why would he settle down with you? I think it's simple. The same thing with men. You want a woman that is respectful, that is giving and caring, and you want a woman that is there for you, to nurture you, take care of you, but you don't work, but you're lazy, you have no ambition, you're not a competent man.
What do you bring to the table?
What do you bring to the table? Is that woman going to feel secure with you?
No, she's
And that's the thing, every man wants a submissive woman, but are you someone to be submissive to? If you're not competent, if she cannot trust you blindly, why would she? That's blind faith. We don't have that even with God. Some people do, some fanatics. But faith is not supposed to be blind. So neither a woman should stick with a man that doesn't bring what she needs. And hey, you have your standards and your preferences.
Exactly.
Whoever meets them, at least try. It goes for both sides.
It goes. So another question, like for young men, do you think it's good for young men to be, like, say, in a relationship while they're, I don't know, like in the process of building something?
Interesting question. Okay, I'm not gonna take you around the neighborhood. I'll just be straight up honest and clear. No. No. Why? Because you will get distracted.
You will get distracted.
And I know I didn't do it myself. Some people could call me a hypocrite because of that. It just didn't happen for me. I found the one early in life. Am I gonna let it go?
No.
That would make me stupid. But if you haven't met the person, don't go out and look for it. God has an amazing way. My father always tells me that God looks at our lives from beginning to end. God is eternal. Time means nothing to him. So he can see where we started and where we're gonna end. He's gonna put the right person at the right time. The thing is, when that person comes, will you be ready? So if you are getting yourself ready, don't get distracted. And I'm not talking not only with women. Don't lose your time and energy with things that are not good for you. That could be going out every day, not sleeping enough, not educating yourself enough, spending time in things that bring no value. Focus, because again, for the good women, your future is important. It is going to be important. And that security that you will provide, and this doesn't mean that women are gold diggers. No. It's just, I think that biologically, women look for security. And of course, they're going to look for that in a man. Because even psychologically, women fell in love for the first time with their fathers. That's the first love figure, male love figures that women experience as daughters, as babies. If that woman had a good father, had a role model, my friend, you're now competing to that experience that she had with her father, because that was her provider, her security source. She had everything taken care of from her father. You need to be at least as good as a man as her father. And that's why fathers need to be present.
Wow. And I think a lot of men, they don't take that in consideration. Like they just, you know.
And that's why a lot of men target women from single parent households. They're easier if what you're looking for is just a one night stand. But something serious, it also needs to put some effort and some work. Become the type of man that no woman can say no to.
Wow.
And then you will be able to be in the position that women are. You will be able to choose.
So how long did it take you to have that mindset? Like to be on that point of life and that perspective? To think like that?
I would say around 20 something years.
Wow.
Yeah, 10 years ago, I was not like this. Or I didn't have this thing so clear. Because again, I was paying too much attention about what people think. Don't you think it came to my mind that probably most women will not agree with what I said initially? Because it doesn't benefit most men, but most women that just want to take something, some benefit. Those are going to say something. I'll read the comments and you will see. But the ones that would like to be honest about it, what I'm saying is not even my opinion. The stats are there. The studies are done. There's evidence about what I'm saying. This is not an opinion. I'm just the messenger. The message is already there. But again, the thing is that I proved to myself I have a good woman. I have the one with me. And now we have a beautiful daughter. So something good I must have done because I'm enjoying the results. And that's the thing. Just work on yourself. Become the type of person, employee, English speaker, photographer, engineer, whatever it is your goal in life, become the type of that no one can say no to. That can convince most people. I couldn't convince that person to take me to the new campaign. Let me be the type of person that most people on that position would consider. Take accountability. The world doesn't owe explanations to you. Life doesn't have to be easy for you. You make it easy. How? Becoming a capable person. Having this little arrogance mindset that I can do anything I want to do. You don't believe it, I don't need you. Just get out of the way. You're on the way. This is where I'm going. Just thank you for your opinion. Didn't ask for it, but okay, thank you. And that's it. Let the results speak for you. And that's it.
What's your biggest regret?
Not having this mindset earlier. Like I said, I think that I lost some time. But hey, if that's what it took for me to be here, amen. Thank you, God. At least I got to this mindset while I'm alive, while there's still time.
If you had the opportunity to go back in time and talk to your younger self, what would you say to yourself? What would be there?
Work on your happiness more. If you're happy, the people who love you will be happy as a consequence. Sometimes, and this happened to me, even though I look like this and I sound like this, I put other people first most of my life, even if they never noticed. Psychologically, I did that for a long time. And I didn't understand that those people also have some issues that they need to work with. And that those people, if they really love you, they'll be happy if you're good. And it took even therapy for me to notice this.
Wow.
I was in therapy. And again, I don't mind. Some people will say that makes you less of a man.
No, it doesn't.
Ask me if I care.
I couldn't care less.
Couldn't care less, my friend. And I noticed many, many things. I think therapy should be seen. Again, another mistake, you see? It should be seen from a different perspective. When your car has a strange sound, you take it to the mechanic. If you have a problem with your air conditioner, you call a technician. Someone comes and cleans it and has it working again. And why do you think your mind is different? Why do you think that humans don't need maintenance too? And hey, there is a discipline that studies that, psychology. Every once in a while, go and make sure that everything is fine. Just like you go to the doctor and you have an mammogram done. And you see, okay, all my levels are in check. Do the same with your mind. And let's see what is in there. Because alopecia areata is because of too much stress not being dealt with correctly. And I thought I was Superman. I'm doing it. I'm doing this and this and that and that and that. And I only sleep 3 hours and I can do it. I'm still alive. And my body screaming that, slow down. No, you can't. It's not as easy as you think. You care more than what you consciously are aware of. Subconsciously, look at the consequences. In my first wedding as a photographer, I did it with a white hole here on my head. And I was insecure. I thought, let me wear a cap. Let me hide it. Why? I'm human. This is part of humanity. And I have it. Why should I hide it? And whoever asks me, I'll tell the truth if I feel like it. Because I don't owe explanation to no one either. And there you can see pictures of me with my white hole here because I was dealing with too much stress that I couldn't cope with. Now, I brag about being a little bit more capable. Because now it's coming back, but it was there because my wife's pregnancy was a little stressful as well. And that's why I have it now. But hey, I'm dealing with it. Now I have hair, but I shave my hair every week. You'll see me tomorrow. Couldn't care less, my friend.
Couldn't care less.
I have a hole here. Let me make only one big hole, and that's it. There's no hole to be seen. It's just one big hole. But then people feel self-conscious about it. What will people say? I'm gonna look different. So what? I'm alive. I can try different things. And if I wanna let it grow and have an afro, I'll do it if I feel like it.
I'd do it if I feel like.
To grow my beard, I thought about it. No, this is good enough. No, then it's gonna look different. It's gonna look messy. And I would shave it. Now let it grow. Let it hit the floor. If I feel like it.
If you feel like.
You need to please yourself. Don't take it the wrong way. You need to protect your happiness. No one will do it for you.
No one will do it for you.
You can share your happiness with people. People can be with you while you're happy. But your happiness is your responsibility. Don't complain about being unhappy if you're not working towards your happiness.
So, how did you stop putting people first in your life?
After therapy.
After therapy.
After noticing that I was doing that wrong. After finding that out, because I didn't know. I was not conscious about it. But again, evidence.
Evidence.
You cannot ignore evidence. If it's there and it's visible, if you want to live being deceived, okay, you convince yourself that that is not there. But if you're honest about it, evidence. I went to therapy. And my therapist, okay, I'm not going to mention her, but made me see it. This is the way it should be. You're not doing it like that. I disagree with that order. That's not how it should be. It's the way I'm doing it. Look here. Look what happened. Look at the consequence. Evidence.
So do you recommend to the young man in this generation, Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, whatever, La Vega, Santiago, Puerto Plata, so do you recommend to those young boys to go to therapy and see what's wrong with them or even try?
When it comes to feelings and emotions, women are better than us, almost at everything. But there is one thing that is emotions related that we are the best, and that is in killing ourselves. We are the best at committing suicide because we are the worst at seeking help. So definitely, even if you feel that everything is all right, go
Go to therapy.
and have a professional agree with you.
Bro, go to therapy. Go to therapy. Last but not least, what would be your piece of advice for those people who are learning English? Not even English. Those people who are going through life and holding a lot of things. What would be your piece of advice for them?
Let me say this in Spanish. La vida no es fácil. No esperes que lo sea. Espera lo mejor, pero prepárate para lo peor. Siempre. Y no te tomes la vida tan en serio. Nadie va a salir vivo de la vida. Al final, lo único seguro es la muerte.
La muerte.
Al menos asegúrate de que cuando llegue tu momento, tú hayas vivido la vida que tú querías vivir.
Exactamente.
Mi consejo sería, trabaja en ti mismo, inscríbete en ese gimnasio si tú te sientes que estás fuera de forma, a pesar de que el ejercicio tiene muchísimos beneficios, psicológicos también. Edúcate. Y con esto yo no estoy diciendo, no me refiero a que tenga una carrera universitaria que no pesa, a un curso que no pesa, pero edúcate, aprende algo. Porque muchas veces tú no tienes confianza en ti porque tú sabes que tú eres un inútil. Es que tú lo sabes. Es que tú sabes que tú no das para más nada que comentar un video, que ve televisión el día entero. Tú lo sabes, tú mismo no confías en ti. Cambia eso. Busca algo que te guste, domínalo, apréndelo y ponte metas claras. Hoy yo no sé nada, pero yo quiero saber un 2% dentro de 3 meses.
Exacto.
Y trabaja en eso. Que desde que tú mismo veas los resultados de tus acciones, tú vas a empezar a confiar en ti. El confiar en uno mismo toma tiempo. No es fácil y no es un proceso lineal. Tú vas a conseguir confianza y puede que algo pase que te la quite. Y tú tengas que empezar de nuevo desde cero. Pero es un proceso que tiene que ser permanente, eterno. Luego se vuelve tu rutina. Luego cada día trae su afán. Y cada día tú tienes que recordártelo. Y decir, óyeme, hoy fue un mal día. Pero un mal día no es una mala semana. Una mala semana no es un mal mes. Y todavía unos malos 5 años no es una mala vida. Mientras tú estés vivo, hay oportunidad de intentarlo de nuevo. Mi consejo es, no te creas que tú lo sabes o lo puedes todo. Nosotros funcionamos mejor como seres sociales en compañía de los demás. Por eso, nada en contra de las mujeres, ni en contra de los hombres. Somos mejores unidos como pareja. Reconoce tu deficiencia para que trabajes en ellas. Y si tú no lo puedes hacer todo, recuéstate, que la palabra recostar en República Dominicana tiene una connotación negativa. Apóyate en alguien que te pueda proveer eso, que tú no puedes hacer. Pero no trates de obtener valor de una persona si tú no le estás dando valor a esa persona también. Si tú eres una persona que solo recibe y no das, tú lo que eres una sanguijuela, ¿qué se llama?
Sí, sanguijuela.
Tú lo que eres es eso. Entonces, conviértete en una persona que pueda dar valor, capacítate en lo que sea que a ti te guste. Si es vender empanada, la mejor empanada del mundo. Yo creo que nadie le ha puesto limón a la empanada. Invéntalo a ver si le gusta a la gente. No tenga miedo de tratar cosas nuevas. No tenga nuevo empezar desde cero. Todos los principios son difíciles. Todos son difíciles. Y tú lo que tienes que saber es, de nuevo, creer en Dios ayuda mucho. Conocer a Dios ayuda mucho. Confiar en Él ayuda mucho. Y las cosas que fallan, búrlate de ellas. tómatela en serio para aprender de ellas, pero búrlate de ellas para que no afecten tu espíritu. Que eso no impida que tú lo intentes de nuevo. Consejo aplica para relaciones amorosas y para relaciones laborales también.
Well, bueno, gracias realmente. Yo creo que eso fue todo. So, only with Joseph to people. Guys, thank you so much. That was everything. Last but not least, can you say only with Joseph to the camera? I don't know which one is your camera.
This is mine.
Okay.
Guys, this was Only with Joseph. Go ahead and follow him, as you can see, and as you will see, because there's something that we will do, and maybe it will be my time to interview him. But hey, I've seen his content. It is actually really uplifting.
Thank you.
If you're looking for some motivation, if you're looking to share experiences, and see that you're not the only one struggling in life and at learning English, this is a good choice. This is a good source to get that content, to get that second breath to continue trying it. So I definitely recommend, go ahead and follow Only with Joseph.
Thank you, bro.
You're very welcome.
Inglés con un café, guys. Only with Joseph.
Bye.